guys, Chris Bennett here again, your blockchain beard guy, back for another episode. Today I want to talk to you guys about ICOs and ITOs. And a little disclaimer first. Normally I really like to try and stay away from the investing side of blockchain. All the speculation and mania there. I really prefer talking about the technology and the long-term vision and ways that everybody can get involved and participate. But I do want to touch on this ICOs and ITOs just a little bit because I think it's important that you guys understand what they are, how they work, and what some of the issues surrounding them are now. So to explain an ICO or an ITO, what we're talking about is an initial coin offering or initial token offering. And this is kind of a derivative of the IPO, the initial public offering of stock. So let's take an example. Let's say you've built a great new application on blockchain and you call it Gamecoin. And Gamecoin is a virtual token or coin that people can buy and exchange. The way that Gamecoin works is you may buy a new video game and you play that video game at home on your console or your PC. For 6 months, you rack up a big score, unlock a lot of achievements, and you may be rewarded Gamecoin for doing that. Then, let's say you find a great new game on your cell phone, you get hooked on playing that. Gamecoin may be a way that you can cash in some of those game coins you earned from an earlier game, and use them to unlock rewards in the new one. Just a hypothetical example. So, what an ICO or an ITO does is it allows a company working in this space to create money, or to raise money. It's a crowdfunding vehicle. So if we had Gamecoin, we may decide to do an ICO or an ITO, and that's where we sell off a bunch of these tokens to people who want to buy them as an investment. We use that money to help continue the development of our solution, and people want to buy these tokens because they think, I'm getting a good deal, and I'm pretty sure that once this launches, it's going to be really big in the game ecosystem, and it'll be a good investment. I'll be able to trade it and make some money, just like I would in an IPO if I was buying stock. So that's kind of an idea of a good ICO, or maybe a use case where a coin or a token makes a lot of sense. Unfortunately, there are also some downsides to ICOs or ITOs. One of them is that they're currently not regulated. So anybody can launch a coin or a token, have an initial offering of that coin or token, but there are no regulations you have to follow like you would with an initial public offering. And this has led to some pretty big scams. Some folks have walked away stealing some considerable amounts of money. There have also been some very legitimate ICOs and ITOs in this space, but it's made people kind of nervous because there is that lack of accountability. The other thing about owning a coin or a token that's a little bit different from owning a share of stock is that you just own the coin or token. You don't own any part or any stake in the company or the group that's creating that solution. You don't get any voting rights. You are not subject to any dividend payouts. So it's a lot different than owning a share of stock. And one thing I've seen, and it's one of the big reasons I bring this up, is that there are a lot of people out there who kind of think that doing an initial offering for a coin or token is the only way they can get their project funded. And so I talk with folks on a daily basis who have a really, really, really solid idea for a blockchain solution that they've then gone and stuffed a coin or stuffed a token into the architecture just so they can go and do an initial offering. And the presence of that coin or token doesn't add anything to the solution. In fact, it oftentimes just makes it a little bit more cumbersome for the end user. So just something to think about. And one more piece of advice, and guys, by the way, all this advice is free. So remember, it's worth exactly what you paid for it, which is zero, zilch, nothing. One more piece of free advice. If you do decide that you want to do an ICO or an ITO, there are no regulations yet. You certainly don't have to fulfill any requirements, but I would encourage everyone, if you want to be taken seriously in this space, make sure that you comply with all the United States security Securities and Exchange Commission's requirements for an initial public offering where they apply. Be a little bit proactive, show that you're concerned with following regulations for the closest thing there is right now, and I think you'll do a lot to relieve any nervousness or fear in an investor's mind, and probably be a lot more successful. So guys, hopefully that helps you understand all the mania around ICOs and ITOs right now. As always, if you guys have any questions, just leave them in the comments or reach out, connect with me, shoot me a message. I always love talking about this stuff with you guys. It's a lot of fun. Love helping new people get into this space and learn about what they can do. So thanks for all the support, guys. I really appreciate it. We'll talk next time. This is Chris Bennett, your blockchain beard guy. Hope you guys are having a great day.